Have you ever looked around and realized how many people your age are slowing down, needing help with the simplest tasks, or even losing touch with who they used to be? Aging isn't easy, we all know that. But what if I told you there are certain things, 8 to be exact, that if you can still do in your 70s or 80s, you are not just healthy, you are exceptional. A rare gem in a world where aging often means decline. These signs go beyond just physical ability. They speak of your strength, your mind, your spirit, and the quiet power you still carry. Most people lose these gifts over time, but if they're still with you, consider yourself among the few. Let us explore what they are, and why each one is a powerful sign that you're living a life worth celebrating. 1. You can walk without assistance. At the age of 70 to 80, being able to walk without a cane, walker, or help from others is a major sign of physical resilience. Many people at this age struggle with balance, joint pain, or weakness that makes walking a challenge. Walking unaided reflects strong muscles, good bone density, and a preserved nervous system. It also suggests that you've likely taken care of your body over the years through exercise, diet, and staying active. Being able to walk freely gives you independence. You can visit friends, go to the store, or take a stroll in nature without relying on others. This freedom is priceless. It also helps you maintain mental health. Walking reduces stress, improves circulation to the brain, and lowers the risk of depression, something common in older age. Doctors see walking as one of the top indicators of overall health in seniors. The simple ability to walk at a steady pace for a few minutes is often linked to longevity. If you're still walking comfortably at 70 or 80, you're in a unique category. Many in your age group use mobility aids or avoid walking altogether due to pain or fear of falling. So cherish this ability. Continue to strengthen your legs and core. Stay cautious but confident, and keep walking. It's a gift you might not fully realize you have. 2. You remember important details clearly. At an age when memory loss becomes common, retaining clear memory names, events, appointments, and stories is a powerful sign of rare cognitive strength. Memory loss is often associated with aging, but not all elderly people suffer from it. If your mind is still sharp and you can carry on complex conversations, recall dates, and make decisions, you're truly exceptional. This ability often comes from a lifetime of mental engagement, reading, learning, solving problems, and staying curious. Strong memory doesn't just keep you independent, it also keeps your relationships alive. You can share wisdom, retell family history, and make others feel seen and valued. It also means your brain is likely free from diseases like Alzheimer's or dementia, which affect millions worldwide. Preserved memory is a rare and precious trait after 70. Engaging in puzzles, writing, storytelling, and having regular conversations helps preserve this gift. So if you're doing it, keep it up. If you're in your late 70s and can still recall the details of your youth, or remember your grandchildren's birthdays, you're a gem in today's aging world. 3. You can digest most foods without trouble. As people age, the digestive system slows down. Many seniors deal with acid reflux, constipation, or difficulty absorbing nutrients. If you can still enjoy a variety of meals without discomfort, from fruits and vegetables to proteins and grains, you have a robust and healthy gut. A functioning digestive system is more than comfort. It affects energy levels, immunity, and even brain health. The gut is often called the second brain for a reason. Healthy digestion also means you likely haven't overused medication or antibiotics, which can damage gut flora over time. Being able to eat well at 70 or 80 is rare. Many in this age group avoid certain foods or rely on supplements just to stay balanced. So if you're eating home-cooked meals, enjoying flavors, and not spending hours in discomfort after a meal, you're one of the lucky few. Stay hydrated, eat fiber, and chew slowly. These habits will preserve your digestion and make your golden years more enjoyable. 4. You sleep peacefully through the night. At 70 or 80, restful sleep is often elusive. Many seniors wake up frequently, suffer from insomnia, or don't feel refreshed in the morning. If you can still sleep deeply for 6 to 8 hours without much trouble, you're a rare gem. Good sleep at this age is a sign of a balanced body and mind. It means your hormones are still in sync, your nervous system is calm, and your daily habits are supportive of your natural rhythms. Sleep affects everything: memory, immune function, mood, and even heart health. Poor sleep increases the risk of many diseases, from diabetes to dementia. Many older adults rely on sleeping pills, which often have side effects. If you don't need medication to sleep, that puts you in a very special group. Being able to fall asleep naturally, stay asleep, and wake up refreshed is a sign that your body is aging well and hasn't lost its internal stability. If you're one of the few who still sleep like you did decades ago, you're incredibly fortunate. It's a quiet power that many envy. Maintain a regular sleep schedule, limit caffeine late in the day, and enjoy calming activities before bed. These help preserve this rare gift. 5. You can climb stairs without pain or fear. Stairs are a challenge for many elderly people. They require balance, strength, and coordination. If you can still climb a flight of stairs without pain, dizziness, or fear of falling, you're in the minority. Climbing stairs activates your core, legs, and lungs all in one motion. It's one of the best tests of functional health in the elderly. Pain in the knees or hips often limits this ability. If you're free of such pain, it's a sign that your joints, muscles, and ligaments are still in excellent shape. Being able to go up and down stairs also shows confidence. Fear of falling can paralyze some seniors. If you move with assurance, that's a major strength. This ability helps you stay independent. You don't have to avoid certain homes, buildings, or areas of your own house. You go where you want. If you still use stairs daily at home, in the park, or even on walks, you're giving your body a gentle workout that adds years to your life. It might seem small, but it's a major sign of rare vitality in old age. 6. You can hold meaningful conversations. Not everyone at 70 or 80 can keep up with a good conversation. Many speak slowly, forget words, or lose the thread of discussion. If you still communicate clearly and with emotion, you're a treasure. Conversation is a mental and emotional skill. It requires attention, memory, vocabulary, empathy, and energy. If you still have all these, you're showing incredible cognitive longevity. Talking helps connect you to the world. It keeps you social, aware, and mentally agile. Isolation, on the other hand, leads to decline. If people still come to you for advice or conversation, it means they see you as a strong presence, someone who has preserved not just their mind, but their spirit. Your ability to speak clearly and listen carefully brings joy to others. It makes you a source of comfort, guidance, and strength. Don't underestimate this. Conversation is one of the last things many seniors lose, and once it's gone, connection disappears. If you can talk, tell stories, joke, and explain ideas even now, you're a rare gem shining with wisdom. 7. You can dress, bathe, and take care of yourself without help. The ability to care for your own hygiene and appearance is a powerful sign of independence. If you can still bathe, brush your teeth, dress, and groom yourself, you are maintaining dignity in the most meaningful way. These tasks, called activities of daily living, are often lost first in aging. Needing help with them means a loss of autonomy. If you still manage your routines alone, it shows strength, flexibility, and coordination as well as good memory and routine. It also signals mental health. People who are depressed or cognitively impaired often stop caring about personal cleanliness and grooming. Being able to care for yourself daily keeps you confident. It lets you face the world without embarrassment or frustration. It also protects you from needing institutional care or homemade, keeping you independent longer. So if you still put on your clothes, take showers, and maintain your daily hygiene without prompting, you are not just healthy, you're exceptional. 8. You feel grateful and positive about life. Perhaps the most remarkable thing at 70 or 80 is the ability to feel joy, gratitude, and peace. Many elderly people become bitter, anxious, or withdrawn. If your heart is still open and your outlook is hopeful, you are truly rare. Gratitude is a sign of emotional resilience. It means you've processed the pain of the past, forgiven what needed to be forgiven, and made peace with what is. Positivity at this age reflects a well-managed life. You've likely learned to let go of things, to accept reality without anger, and to cherish the small moments. It also means your mental health is strong. Depression is common in the elderly, especially those facing loneliness, illness, or loss. If you're still smiling, laughing, and giving love, you're doing what few can. This attitude doesn't just make life better, it makes life longer. Studies show that optimistic seniors live longer and healthier than those who focus on what's gone wrong. If you're still thankful for the morning sun, still eager to talk to a friend, and still curious about life, you are not just aging, you're thriving. You are a rare gem, the kind that shines brighter with time. You still find purpose in your daily life. Even in the later stages of life, having a sense of purpose is a key sign of emotional strength and psychological well-being. If you wake up with something to look forward to, a hobby, a routine, or a personal goal, you're in rare company. Many people over 70 feel forgotten or irrelevant. They may retire from work and slowly retreat from life. But if you still see yourself as valuable and useful, you've tapped into something powerful. Purpose doesn't need to be grand. It can be tending to a garden, mentoring a grandchild, feeding the birds, or writing in a journal. These little missions add meaning to your days. People with purpose live longer, handle stress better, and are more resistant to illness. Their immune systems respond more strongly, and their minds stay sharper. Purpose gives structure to life. It keeps you from falling into apathy or isolation, two of the most common struggles among seniors. If you still make plans for tomorrow, dream about next month, or think about something you want to accomplish next year, you are not just surviving, you're living with intention. You laugh easily. Laughter is one of the purest signs that your spirit is still alive and well. If you can still laugh at a story, at a memory, at yourself, you're holding on to something rare and precious. Many seniors become serious or even bitter as life becomes harder. But if you can find humor in daily life, it means your mind and heart are still light. Laughter reduces stress, strengthens the heart, and boosts your immune system. It's a medicine with no side effects, and if you still enjoy it often, you're a truly lucky person. Being able to laugh also means you haven't let pain or regret steal your joy. You've learned to balance sorrow with hope, loss with gratitude. When you laugh, you invite others in. You remind them that old age can still be beautiful, warm, and full of delight. If your laughter is still frequent and genuine, you're one of the rare gems who age with lightness, not weight. You're curious about new things. Curiosity is often associated with the young, but when it lives on into old age, it becomes a sign of an extraordinary mind. If you still enjoy learning, whether it's about technology, nature, books, or the lives of people around you, you've kept your brain and heart open. Curiosity keeps the brain agile. It leads to questions, conversations, experiments. And these keep your mind from becoming rigid or stale. Many seniors stop learning, stop asking, stop wondering. But if you're still discovering new things at 70 or 80, you're keeping your mind alive and your life dynamic. Your curiosity might express itself through reading, watching documentaries, asking questions, or trying new hobbies. Each of these adds layers to your personality, even at this stage of life. To be curious in your 70s or 80s is not common. It means you are not just aging, you are still evolving. You offer love freely. Aging with love in your heart is a sign of emotional wealth. If you still offer affection, kindness, and patience to others, especially in a world that may have hurt you, you're a rare soul. Some seniors withdraw emotionally. They become guarded, quiet, or even angry. But if you still embrace people, share your warmth, and give freely, you are a light in someone else's world. Love isn't just romantic, it's in the way you listen, the way you smile, the way you show up for others. To love without bitterness, to give without expecting, is a sign of deep emotional healing. It means you've accepted life as it is, not just as you wished it had been. Love makes you memorable. Even after you're gone, people remember how you made them feel. If you're still giving love, you're leaving behind a legacy far more valuable than wealth. You're a rare gem because love at any age is the most powerful energy in the world. And not everyone manages to keep that flame alive into their later years. You still enjoy the small things in life. In a world that often values the grand and the loud, the ability to take joy in small, quiet moments is a rare gift, especially in old age. If a blooming flower, a warm cup of tea, or the sound of birds in the morning still touches your heart, you possess a rare kind of wisdom. This awareness is not something that happens by chance. It's usually earned after years of experience, a reward for those who have slowed down enough to see what truly matters. Enjoying the small things shows mindfulness. It means you are present, not trapped in regrets of the past or fears of the future. Many elderly people lose the sensitivity. Their minds become clouded with pain, distraction, or bitterness. But if you still notice beauty in everyday life, you are deeply alive. You don't need entertainment or excitement to be content. Your soul has learned how to appreciate the world as it is, not as it could be. This attitude brings peace, and peace is what many seek but few find. If you have it, you are a rare treasure. You still forgive easily. Forgiveness is a superpower, and it's even more precious as you get older. If you can let go of anger, resentment, and old wounds, you're carrying a heart that's lighter than most. Many people carry grudges for decades. They let old betrayals grow into bitterness. But forgiveness frees you. It says, I won't let this poison my life any longer. At 70 or 80, you've probably seen your share of pain. You've been hurt, misunderstood, and perhaps even abandoned. But if you've chosen to forgive, truly forgive, you are walking with emotional grace. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting. It means accepting the past and refusing to be its prisoner. If you can forgive your children, your spouse, your old friends, and even yourself, you are stronger than most warriors. And this strength gives you a quiet glow. People can feel it when they're around you, that peace, that acceptance, that deep kindness. You share wisdom without pushing it. At your age, you have a lifetime of stories and lessons. But if you've learned to share your wisdom gently without trying to control or impress, you are incredibly rare. True wisdom is humble. It waits to be asked. It doesn't shout. It listens first, then speaks with love. You understand that younger people need space to make their own mistakes. You offer insight only when it's welcome, and never with judgment. Your presence becomes a comfort, not a lecture. People come to you not just because you're old, but because you're kind and wise. If you become someone who teaches by living, not by preaching, you're a rare elder in today's world. This kind of elder is sacred. And if you're one of them, you are more valuable than you know. You're still willing to say, "I'm sorry." Apologizing isn't weakness, it's a deep sign of strength and self-awareness. If you can still say "I'm sorry" at 70 or 80, your heart has remained soft and your ego small. Many people grow stubborn with age. They stop reflecting on their mistakes and blame others instead. But the ability to admit fault means you've stayed connected to truth. It shows emotional intelligence that many younger people haven't even developed. It also means you still value relationships over pride. You'd rather restore peace than win an argument. This humility makes you beautiful. It shows that age hasn't hardened you, it's refined you. If you're still willing to say "I was wrong," then you are among the few who grow old and grow better. You are not afraid to ask for help. Some think strength means never needing anyone. But real strength is knowing when to reach out. If you can ask for help without shame, you are emotionally healthy. Many seniors refuse help. They fear appearing weak, so they suffer in silence. But those who ask for support are brave, not broken. It means you trust others. You build relationships where love can flow both ways. You also know that asking for help keeps you connected. It invites others in, gives them purpose, and creates a bond that benefits everyone. If you still have the humility and courage to say "I need a hand," you're demonstrating rare emotional balance. You're not a burden, you're a blessing to those who love to help you. You're at peace with your past. Everyone has a past filled with triumphs, mistakes, and regrets. But if you've come to terms with yours and can talk about it without pain or shame, you are rare. This peace means you've done the hard work of reflection. You've cried the necessary tears, forgiven where needed, and accepted what can't be changed. You are not haunted by your choices. You are guided by them. You tell your story not to complain, but to inspire. You've turned your wounds into wisdom. That kind of emotional clarity doesn't come easily. But if you have it, you've reached one of the highest peaks of aging. Your past no longer defines you, it enlightens you. And that is beautiful. You feel close to nature. As people age, they often return to what is simple and eternal. If you feel a connection to the earth, to trees, rivers, skies, and birds, your soul is awake. Nature soothes. It reminds us of rhythms, cycles, and the bigger picture. If you still find peace in watching the clouds or tending to a plant, you're grounded in a deep and ancient wisdom. You've learned that happiness doesn't come from screens or noise, but from the quiet company of the natural world. This connection brings health, to reduce stress, better sleep, lower blood pressure. It also brings spiritual strength. You begin to see yourself not as an isolated being, but as part of something vast and beautiful. That's not just rare, it's sacred. You still believe in something bigger than yourself. Whether it's faith, spirituality, or a deep sense of wonder, believing in something beyond your own life is a sign of inner richness. This belief might not be tied to religion. It could be a quiet sense of awe, a feeling that life has meaning, even in suffering. If you've kept that belief alive, it means your spirit has endured. It gives you strength during pain, and peace when things are uncertain. This belief carries you through loss. It helps you accept mortality. and it makes your life feel like part of a bigger story. If you still look at the stars and feel something, you are living in a state of grace. And very few do. You still give thanks every day. Gratitude is more than saying thank you. It's a way of seeing the world. If you still end each day with appreciation even for small things, your heart is golden. You know that life is fragile. That every breath is a gift. That love is never guaranteed. And instead of feeling bitter for what you've lost, you feel blessed for what you still have. This daily gratitude makes your mind peaceful, your relationships stronger, and your presence radiant. People who spend time with you feel it, that calm, that warmth, that glow. You've become a living example of what it means to grow old with grace. Reaching your 70s or 80s and still being able to do what many consider simple things is, in truth, an extraordinary feat. It speaks volumes about the life you've led, the strength you've cultivated, and the wisdom you've earned through decades of perseverance and love. You are not just old in age, you are rich in experience, resilience, and grace. Each of those abilities, whether physical, mental, or emotional, isn't just a function of health. It's a reflection of how you've lived. The habits you've nurtured, the mindset you've adopted, and the connections you've held onto have all brought you to this remarkable point in your journey. Where many slow down, you have chosen to keep moving. Not out of obligation, but out of passion. That choice makes all the difference. It turns the ordinary into the extraordinary. And it turns a long life into a meaningful one. You remind us that aging doesn't have to mean diminishing. It can mean deepening of relationships, of understanding, of purpose. You've shown that one can grow older without growing obsolete, and that is a powerful example for every generation. The world needs more examples like you. You prove that it's possible to remain vibrant, curious, and engaged well into your later years. That life doesn't end at 70, it transforms. You've weathered storms, witnessed revolutions in technology and culture, endured personal losses, and celebrated unforgettable joys. You are living history wrapped in skin, heart, and soul. People might compliment your energy or your memory, but what they're really admiring is your spirit. That indomitable spark that refuses to fade just because candles keep increasing on your birthday cake. You are proof that discipline, gratitude, and self-care are not just wellness trends, they are long-term investments. And clearly, yours have paid off in the most beautiful way. Your story matters. It carries the kind of depth that can't be rushed or replicated. You've earned every wrinkle, every laugh line, every silver strand. They are medals, not marks. Even more, your presence is a quiet reassurance to those around you that it's okay to age, that it can even be joyful, and that life doesn't lose meaning, it gains perspective. You may not think of yourself as rare, but in a world where so many give up before they need to, your perseverance makes you stand out. You are a lighthouse for those navigating aging with uncertainty. Your life speaks louder than words. And every time you rise, walk, smile, solve a puzzle, cook a meal, or hug a loved one, you are telling a powerful story, that vitality isn't just for the young. You're part of a generation that has seen and done so much. And the fact that you continue to give, move, grow, and adapt is the very definition of extraordinary. So don't minimize your ability to still do these things. Celebrate them. You've earned that celebration many times over. Let your story inspire others. Let your actions remind younger people that aging is not an enemy to be feared, but a journey to be respected. The way you've lived has already changed the world around you, even if you didn't notice it happening. And the way you continue to live will ripple through the lives of everyone who knows you. Your presence is a gift, your energy is a light, And your ability to keep going is a quiet miracle. It's something not everyone has, and that's exactly why it's so precious. You are not just a rare gem, you are a beacon of hope, showing us what it looks like to live fully, love deeply, and age brilliantly. So keep going, keep shining, and never doubt how remarkable